These cars both came from Gobi, and when we first saw them, they didn't look like anything close to what you're about to see now. And if you watched the last video, you know how much had to go into just getting them ready. The prep, the shaping, the details, most people never ever notice. And all that leads to this moment, because when it comes to paint, there's nowhere to hide. Every line, every surface, every small detail shows. So this isn't just about spraying color. This is where the real work gets exposed. And now it's time to see if everything was done right. What is going on, guys? Kev in the chat. Welcome to another episode of Stands with Kev. If you're new here, I go by the name of Kevin, and this is my new car rebuild channel. So we're rebuilding cars. We just started a new journey. This is actually just the second episode. So if you're new here, man, and you're not late, you can hop on a train. Let's get on this journey together. So yeah, man, if you didn't know, I go by the name of Kevin, and I'm professionally a car rapper, but we've moved to something different now. So you're gonna be rebuilding cars and all of that. So it's more like panel beaching type thing. So as you saw on the last episode, the first episode actually, we were busy with the Ford and the Suzuki. They were both crashed, but they came out right. So in the last episode, we were just preparing the body, putting the body filler, sanding everything. So today we're gonna be spraying the cars, and we'll see how they're gonna look. Yeah, man, let's get to work. Let's learn, guys. So I'm actually a beginner, so I'm not quite good yet at bodywork, but yeah, man, we're gonna learn. So if you also wanna learn something, this is the perfect chance for you, because this channel is actually new. So let's learn together, guys. Let's push together, you understand? So yeah, man, hit that like button, that subscribe button. Let's work on cars, let's rebuild cars. It's gonna be a very beautiful journey. Yeah, man, let's go rebuild cars. Let's get lost in ecstasy. Let's get lost in ecstasy. Let's get lost in ecstasy. Okay, so before any actual paint goes onto the car, there's an important step that has to happen first, and that's the primer. A lot of people think primer is just paint underneath the paint, but it's way more important than that. Primer is actually what prepares the surface of the car for the final paint job. You see, so after all sanding, repairs and bodywork, the surface still isn't fully ready yet. There can be tiny scratches underneath, uneven areas, or different materials across the panel, and that's where the primer actually comes in. So basically it creates a uniform surface so the paint can bond properly and sit evenly on the car. So without primer, the paint wouldn't hold the same way, and imperfections underneath will become more visible over time. And the primer also helps protect the bodywork underneath. It adds another layer between the metal and the outside environment. So that helps with durability and preventing future problems. And depending on the stage of the job, there are different types of primers used for different purposes, right? So some primers are designed to improve adhesion, some are meant for protection, and others are actually used to help smooth everything out before paint. But no matter which type is being used though, the goal is always the same: to create the best possible foundation for the final finish. Because in bodywork and paint, the final result is only as good as the preparation underneath it. That's why this stage matters so much. A clean paint job doesn't start with color. You get that? It starts long before that, with prep, sanding and the primer. A lot of people think the paint is what makes a car look good, but honestly, most of the work happens way before the paint even touches the car. If the prep isn't done properly, even expensive paint won't save the final result. That's why so much time goes into sanding, shaping, and getting every surface right before spraying anything. So even if you guys took your car to a panel beater for a respray, don't rush them. Give them some time to work on the car, you understand, because they're gonna give you no results, you see. And one other thing I've started to realize about bodywork is how easy it is to actually rush the process, especially when it comes to prep work, because from far away a panel can look straight, but once the primer or paint goes on, every little imperfection starts showing. Big boss. And what's interesting about bodywork is how much patience it takes. A lot of the work is in the small details people never even notice. The sanding, the shaping, and the preparation. It's not the loudest part of the process, but it's probably one of the most important. And what makes this stage satisfying is seeing the car stop looking damaged and start looking complete again. So primer is one of the first moments where everything starts coming together visually. Now the primer it's on and it's sanded already. Now let's jump to the color. So you know it's white, so yeah, we're going OEM with it. So yeah, let's spray the color now. So white is up next. We're done with primer, so white is up next. Let's see how it's gonna look. And this is probably the stage most people wait for, the color. After all the prep work, sanding, shaping, primer, and making sure every surface is ready, this is where the car finally starts coming back to life. And even though this part looks satisfying, there's still a lot that goes into it, because spraying color isn't just about making the color look good, it's actually about consistency. The way the paint lays, the overlap between passes, the distance from the panel, all that affects the final result. And I know we're not using a spray booth, don't come for us, the results will speak for themselves. Alright, yep. So one thing I'm also starting to notice about paint work is how every stage connects to the next one. Good paint depends on a good primer, good primer depends on a good prep, and good prep depends on patience. And that's why bodywork is such a process. You can't really rush it. The smallest details can change the whole outcome once color goes on. And once the color starts building up on the car, you really begin to see the transformation happen. The car slowly stops looking repaired and start looking complete again. And it's always advised to actually spray in between the panels before actually spraying on the panels. This makes it easier for you when you're spraying on the body, and then your overlaps are going to be nice and even. So the same procedure is also applied on car wrapping. You actually wrap the insides of the panels first before you actually wrap the whole panel. And on the other side, the Suzuki was also getting sprayed. And after the frame of the Suzuki was done spraying, now it was time for the radiator to go in, as the original radiator of the car got damaged from the crash. the car was done being sprayed, now it was the most and probably the final step of paint job, and that is polishing. Now the car is getting polished, and this might be the final step, and then after here the car will be getting assembled, putting lights, bumpers and everything. And now that the car is fully painted and polished, it was time for last big thing, and that's the bumper. And the bumper was also damaged, so it has been welded, so it has been plastic welded actually. So now it was time to prepare it. So I'm just gonna sand everything, make everything smooth for the paint. The bumper is also getting painted white. And now the Suzuki's radiator was fully in, and it was time to put the bumper on and test the alignment of everything, and it looks like everything came out nice. And back on the Ford Ranger, now it was time to assemble everything. The indicators, lights and bumpers, so everything that is missing was getting onto the car. Okay guys, so I think it's safe to say we're done for today. So this is the end of the video. As you guys can see, both cars are done, both cars are painted. So yeah man, the cars came out nice. Rate this vlog from 1 to 10 guys, depending on how it was before. I need you guys to rate this transformation from 1 to 10. Let me see what you guys think. And yeah man, see you guys in the next episode. And on the next episode we're gonna be basically rebuilding Kia Picanto. So see you guys in the next episode. And before you do that, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. See you guys on the next one.
So don't let go, just ride with me.